The psychology of intimidation without words. There's a type of power that doesn't announce itself through aggression, threats, or loud displays of dominance. It operates in complete silence, yet commands immediate respect and creates an invisible barrier that others instinctively recognize and respect. This is the psychology of wordless intimidation, the ability to project authority and establish boundaries through presence alone. Today, we're going to explore how true intimidation works at the psychological level, why the most powerful people rarely need to speak to command respect, and how you can develop this silent authority that makes others naturally adjust their behavior around you without ever feeling threatened or attacked. Understanding true intimidation. Most people misunderstand intimidation completely. They think it requires aggression, anger, or obvious displays of power. This is amateur-level intimidation that actually reveals weakness and insecurity, rather than true strength. Professional-level intimidation is completely different. It's calm, controlled, and rooted in genuine confidence rather than compensatory behavior. It doesn't seek to frighten people. It simply establishes that you are someone who should be treated with respect and consideration. The psychology behind this works because humans have evolved sophisticated systems for recognizing authority and assessing threat levels in social situations. These systems operate below conscious awareness, but powerfully influence behavior and social dynamics. The elements of silent authority. First element is unshakable composure. People who possess silent authority never appear rattled, anxious, or reactive. They maintain the same calm energy, whether they're dealing with praise or criticism, success or failure, cooperation or resistance. This composure signals to others that you've dealt with challenging situations before and emerged successfully. It suggests inner strength and resources that others cannot easily assess or challenge. Most importantly, it demonstrates that you cannot be easily manipulated or controlled through emotional pressure. The second element is purposeful movement and positioning. Every gesture, every step, every choice about where to sit or stand communicates something about your relationship to the space and the people in it. Authoritative people move deliberately rather than hurriedly. They position themselves where they can observe and be observed without seeming to seek attention. They claim appropriate space without encroaching on others. And they maintain good posture that projects confidence without arrogance. The third element is controlled attention and engagement. Silent authority involves being highly selective about what receives your focus and response. You don't react to every comment, respond to every question immediately, or feel compelled to fill conversational silences. This selectivity teaches others that your attention has value and must be earned rather than demanded. It creates a natural hierarchy where people unconsciously compete for your acknowledgement and approval. The power of strategic eye contact is perhaps the most powerful tool of wordless intimidation. It can establish dominance, create connection, or maintain distance depending on how it's used. Authoritative eye contact is steady without being aggressive, direct without being intrusive, and confident without being challenging. It suggests that you're comfortable being seen and evaluated, and equally comfortable seeing and evaluating others. The key is calibration. Too little eye contact suggests insecurity or avoidance. Too much becomes aggressive and uncomfortable. The sweet spot is sustained. Comfortable eye contact that acknowledges others while maintaining your own psychological space. Strategic breaks in eye contact are also powerful. Looking away thoughtfully suggests you're processing information carefully, rather than reacting impulsively. This pause often makes others wait for your response, unconsciously acknowledging your authority over the interaction's timing. Energy management and emotional regulation. Silent authority requires mastery over your own emotional state. You cannot project calm confidence if you're internally anxious, angry, or desperately seeking approval. This emotional regulation happens through understanding that other people's behavior reflects their psychological state, not your worth or competence. When someone is aggressive, rude, or disrespectful, their behavior is information about them, not a judgment of you that requires defense or retaliation. Your energy level also affects how others respond to you. Controlled, focused energy suggests competence and purpose. Scattered, anxious energy suggests overwhelm and lack of control. Aggressive energy suggests insecurity disguised as strength. The ideal energy for silent authority is calm, centered, and purposeful, suggesting that you know what you're doing and don't need external validation or approval to proceed. Boundary setting through Presenchoni. Of the most powerful aspects of wordless intimidation is the ability to establish boundaries. Through presence alone, you don't need to tell people what behavior is unacceptable. Your nonverbal responses teach them automatically when someone behaves inappropriately. Your subtle withdrawal of attention, slight change in posture, or brief pause before responding communicates disapproval more effectively than verbal correction. This boundary setting works because it forces people to monitor their own behavior and self-correct rather than feeling attacked or criticized. They learn to respect your boundaries without feeling like you're trying to control them. Reading and responding to others' authority challenge in any social interaction. People unconsciously test authority structures to understand the hierarchy and their place within it. These tests might be subtle challenges to your statements, attempts to interrupt or redirect conversations, or behaviors designed to see how you respond to disrespect. Silent authority responds to these tests calmly and consistently. You don't escalate or become defensive, but you also don't ignore or accept inappropriate behavior. Your response is measured, appropriate, and designed to maintain your position without creating unnecessary conflict. This might involve a slight pause before responding to show that their interruption was noticed and inappropriate. It might involve continuing your statement calmly despite their attempt to redirect. It might involve maintaining your position despite social pressure to accommodate their preferences. Professional applications in workplace settings. Silent authority is incredibly valuable for leadership, negotiation, and team management. Leaders who project calm confidence without aggression inspire more trust and cooperation than those who rely on title or volume to command respect. During meetings, strategic silence and selective engagement guide discussions more effectively than constant talking. Your thoughtful pauses and deliberate responses encourage others to prepare more carefully. and contribute more meaningfully. In negotiations, the ability to remain calm and composed while others become emotional or aggressive gives you significant advantages in reading their true position and maintaining your negotiating strength. Social situation mastery in social settings. Silent authority helps you navigate complex dynamics without getting drawn into drama or conflict. You can maintain your standards and boundaries while remaining approachable and enjoyable to be around. People are naturally drawn to those who project calm confidence because it makes them feel safe and valued. Your ability to remain unruffled by social tensions or interpersonal conflicts positions you as someone others turn to for stability and perspective. Advanced Techniquest. Strategic pause is an advanced technique where you take a moment to consider before responding, even to simple questions. This pause suggests that you give thoughtful consideration to your words and don't react impulsively. The energy redirect involves subtly shifting the emotional tone of interactions through your own energy management. If a situation is becoming too intense, your calm presence can lower the temperature. If energy is flagging, your focused attention can revitalize discussions. The selective acknowledgement technique involves choosing which behaviors and contributions to notice and respond to, thereby training others about what kinds of interactions earn your engagement. Long-term relationship effects consist application of silent authority gradually changes how people interact with you. They learn to approach you more thoughtfully, communicate more respectfully, and consider your perspectives more seriously. This isn't about making people fear you. It's about earning genuine respect through consistent demonstration of emotional maturity, personal boundaries, and calm competence. Over time, you develop a reputation as someone who should be treated with respect, whose time and attention are valuable, and whose judgment can be trusted under pressure. The ultimate authority master the psychology of wordless intimidation, and you'll discover that true power whispers rather than shouts. Your presence becomes a form of communication that establishes respect, maintains boundaries, and influences behavior more effectively than any words could accomplish. This silent authority makes you naturally magnetic to high-quality people while naturally repelling those who cannot respect appropriate boundaries or professional behavior. True intimidation isn't about making others fear you. It's about making them respect you so much that the thought of disrespecting you simply doesn't occur to them.